Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a certified Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. I want to start off by saying thank you to my faithful subscribers who tune in on a weekly basis or sometimes several times a week to check my guided messages. I want to say that I completely and totally appreciate your support. It does really mean a lot to me. And for those of you that are visiting for the first time, welcome. I hope that you guys are also tuning into my new content. It's called Soul Tribe Vibe. It's less about love and more about self-healing and self-improvement. So if you're interested in that, just check out the videos on my channel. And just check out the Soul Vibe Tribe edition or content. Other than that, let's take a look at what we have here today. We're going to focus on you and your significant other in regards to what is bothering your significant other and what is bothering you about this connection or about each other, okay? And then I'm also going to take a look at your mutual advice. Now, I'm still doing live shuffle. However, I'm going to do the live shuffle with the decks on top. So for deck number 1, I have the Carnelian crystal. If you're attracted or guided to that, then that's your deck. Deck number 2 is the clear quartz, and deck number 3 is the lepidolite. So if you are guided to pick a group based on the crystal on top, go ahead and do that. You can also pick a pile by just putting numbers in a little bag or in a little container and meditating on that for about a minute or two and selecting a number without looking, and then the number that you get is the pile that you are meant to see. Another way is that perhaps maybe you are just guided to pick either deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. However you do it, it's fine. We are reading for the signs, the air signs. So if you are a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, then this is for you. If you are an air sign in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, especially your Venus, because Venus has to do with romance. If you know your birth chart, then you're in the right place. Don't worry if you don't know your birth chart. You can continue watching if you were born under the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius time frame. Other than that, click down below in the description box and click where it says start of reading. That will be the time that you will click to watch your specific deck. Okay, see you guys in a few. Click down below in the description box. Hi guys, and welcome back. So this is deck 1. You guys are the Carnelian group. All right, so this deck right here is the deck that I'm going to clarify for your significant other. This deck that I have over here are for you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What I have here in front of me are the cards that came out in regards to what's bothering your significant other, which we will clarify, and for you as well. So let's take a look for your significant other. They have the chop wood, followed by to be fair, poised, keep an open mind, the owls. Okay, and for you guys are going to be here on my right side. You guys have loyal heart, all that glitters, religious factors, past life relationship, and the lilies. All right, so I'm going to start with your energy first. All right, so what I'm feeling here, let's see here. What I'm feeling here is, well, I'm going to start with what's bothering you, or it could be about your significant other, as far as maybe that this is their feelings. So I'm going to start with saying that these are your feelings first about what's bothering you, and then I'll connect as if it were your significant other. You'll understand as I go along. So with you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I feel that what's bothering you here is that you yourself may have this feeling of kind of knowing or feeling very familiar with your significant other. What could be bothering you here is that perhaps there's a sense here of not being able to dig deep and allow yourself to either fully open your heart to your significant other, or what bothers you here is that you do have this feeling of a past life connection or a sense of familiarity with your significant other. But what's bothering you is that there may be other outside factors that are really troubling you, that are really bothering you. Whether those factors, it says religious factors here, but I feel that it's beyond that, okay? So for some of you, it might be here that you feel that there are these differences. You feel that you have different set of beliefs, different set of values, that you may see things from a different point of view or a different perspective than your significant other. And because you feel those differences, or you sense in your heart that those are just deep-rooted differences, that it kind of prevents you from opening up fully. For some of you here, I feel that this is not everyone, but there may be a few of you who have picked this pile, that you yourself, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, there may be a significant age difference between you and your significant other. Okay? Now, whether it goes from you to them or them to you, but there is some sense that there is this type of age difference, okay? And that may be something that may be bothering you as the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? I feel or I sense here that because of the differences, whether it's different set of perspectives, beliefs, religious factors, or just the way you view life, or maybe, again, for some of you, the way you view the age difference may be the reason why you are kind of keeping or trying to keep either your feelings at a superficial level, okay, and you're not going beyond the superficial, just, affection and just crushing or liking your significant other. And there's another thing I'm picking up here. I'm seeing like literally a closet, like someone who's really not wanting to share with the outside world this love, this connection, okay, for whatever reasons. So there are differences here, or there are issues here that are preventing you or bothering you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, from sharing openly this situation with your significant other, this connection with other people, okay? And I feel that there's this guarded energy here, but in your heart, you know that this is the person that you are having this deep connection with, but it bothers you that either you cannot share it with your significant other, or there's this sense of not being able to share it with other people around you based on differences that you feel are present here. Now, the same storyline can go or can fit it being your significant other. You, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, might feel that your significant other does care about you. They have affection. There's devotion here. You feel that they're devoted. You feel that your significant other has a sense of familiarity. They feel connected to you on a soul level. But it bothers you that your significant other is not going deeper into this relationship, whether it's emotions, or they're not sharing this connection with you publicly. You may feel that your significant other over here on this side, that they see things differently, that they have different perspectives and points of view, and that your significant other, there may be an age difference, okay? There may be maybe even a lack of maturity on the side of your significant other, that these are the things that are bothering you about them. So let me take a look here. Let me add some clarity here to this. Let's find out what else is bothering you in this connection, either with yourself in this connection, or what is bothering you with your significant other in regards to this connection. Let's add some clarity here. Okay, come on guys, shuffle in, there we go. All right, so let's see if we get more clarity here on what's going on. What is bothering the air signs in this connection? And the bottom of the card, the deck, the World card. So one of the things that is bothering you here is perhaps the lack of, how can I say, the lack of being able to transform this relationship into either something more public or something, because literally it looks like she's out, right? It looks like someone is kind of hiding here, and that someone is just out and feeling this liberated feeling. So I feel that what bothers you here, in addition to perhaps or maybe clarifying what I felt here above, is that there is this sense of clarity, okay? It bothers you that there is this sense of clarity or this sense of transformation happening within this connection. For some of you also, in addition to that, I feel that this World card is kind of showing, again, like this liberated feeling. Like you guys are bothered that you're not moving along either to the next level, that these situations haven't been cleared, that you don't feel free to be either who you are or express your commitment or this relationship to others, or even to yourself or your significant others. So there is this sense of what's bothering you. For others of you, this World card is one of travel. So it may bother you that you are at a distance from your significant other, whether that be emotional distance or physical distance. But there is this sense that it bothers you that there is this kind of distance, this either physical or emotional distance, because of these factors that I just mentioned a little while ago. Let me take a look here and connect with your significant other's energy. Your significant other has chopped wood, to be fair and poised. So what I'm picking up here is that, give me one moment. Okay, so I'm going to say it from the perspective of your significant other. Okay, so your partner here, or this person you're having a relationship with, feels like there's a lack of balance or a lack of being able to bring harmony in a situation. Either they themselves are very busy and it bothers them that this busyness is affecting their ability to feel liberated, free, and open, okay? And that perhaps this busyness with the chopped wood energy is difficult for them to find a sense of balance here with in themselves, okay? I feel here that your significant other is, maybe it bothers them that they're having a difficult time to keep an open mind, because there seems to be differences here that they're not used to having, or maybe again picking up a little bit of the energy from over here, that either things are different, that there may be different expectations, that there may be differences of beliefs, of lifestyles, of cultures even. And the religious factors also talks about differences in cultures as well, for me anyway, because I do read intuitively. So I do feel that you may be, or they may be, your significant other's perspective is that they may be a bit different than what you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are used to dating. And so that might be an issue here as well. They may feel that they're bothered by either the lack of communication or the fact that the communication, there's this lack of clarity, of clear wisdom, of clear sense of what it is that they want to do to move things forward. Okay, so there may be here this type of energy that is bothering your significant other. Either it bothers them that they can't freely share how they feel, or the differences that they kind of see here, or that they're unable to have a clear picture because they don't see, or they're not able to balance this sense of wisdom. And it's interesting because I just saw here your significant other has 3 owls. Okay, owls has to do with clarity of judgment, knowledge, being able to see things from a different perspective, to use their wisdom and judgment. So it may be something here that your significant other, that bothers them here. Now, looking at it from the other point of view, as if this is the problem that they have with you, in that sense, I feel, looking at it from that perspective, is I feel that your significant other thinks that you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are very busy, okay, with either, that there's this sense of busyness, okay, that they feel that perhaps you may not be communicating with them as often as they like, that they feel that there is this sense that you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that you're not really very clear or have a clear perspective, okay, about how to open up this relationship or how to make certain things flow in regards either to communication or perhaps even visiting or seeing them more often, okay? I feel that your significant other could be bothered by you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your inability to have an open mind about the differences in this relationship. And the fact that, they might not be the type of person you, air signs, may be used to dating. And so they're aware of this, okay? And this is just the kind of like the dynamics that I'm feeling here. Let's take a look here at more clarity to see what else is bothering your significant other here. Okay, let's take a look. What else is bothering your significant other? Okay, we have the Page of Fire, and the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So it bothers them that they feel that maybe a lot of the issues that I discussed earlier, or in addition to that, it could be also the sense of busyness, okay, that they feel that is kind of disconnected here. But I feel that as the Page of Fire here in this deck, is that they feel that they feel bothered that there may be this lack of passion. They may feel that either you or them may have lost the spark, or don't worry yet, because I'm getting a lot of messages here. So for some of you is that they don't feel that there's enough passion happening here. For others of you, your significant other, it bothers them that you can't move beyond the first step here, because they really want this Ten of Cups energy. Okay, this Ten of Cups energy is settling down, is having a family, is having either a marriage or a stable relationship where it's this, this loving relationship, okay? And I just feel that they have this sense of, it bothers them that things aren't moving along, or that this first step isn't kind of moving along, because they really want this 10 of Cups. They want this fulfillment. They want this settling down. They want this long-term commitment. For some of you, you may not want to get married, or they may not want to get married, but this also is an indicator for long-term relationships. So if marriage is something that you are not looking at, or your significant is not looking at, they are looking, or it does bother them that this connection, they feel that it's not moving towards this lifelong stability. Okay, so let's see here the mutual energy. I'm sorry, not the mutual energy, the mutual advice for you and your significant other. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take one card from your deck with your energy. Okay, and one card from their deck, and that's going to be the mutual energy. I'm sorry, not the mutual energy, my apologies, the mutual advice. Okay, all right. So the mutual advice here is the following. You guys have the Queen of Water and the 8 of Swords. And when I place these two together, they tell me a lot here. Okay? They tell me you guys need to stay in this energy of the Queen of Cups. This energy of emotion, of intuitively connecting, of being compassionate, okay, of really continuing this deep love or deep affection and compassion that you have for each other. It's telling me that you guys need to follow your heart, okay? We're talking about cups. Cups is emotions in the heart, okay? And it tells me here, you guys need to focus away from the mental thoughts that are causing you guys not to see and not to be able to feel like you can do anything to move things forward or to fix what is bothering both of you. This 8 of Swords is simple. You guys are too trapped in your head. Okay, so you need to get away from this overthinking energy, because you see the Queen of Cups is looking away from this 8 of Swords, okay? You guys need to look away from this energy of feeling trapped in your thoughts, of overthinking things, of not being able to think clearly, okay? Love comes from the heart. It doesn't come from the mind. So when you start overthinking these issues here of what's bothering you, it takes you away from the focus of love, emotion. It takes your heart and it kind of pauses that, and then you're overworking your mind, okay? So, and doing that is going to take you away from your intuition, from following your heart, from following what you feel inside. Okay, guys, those are the energies that I'm picking up here for you guys. I hope this was informative, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you picked deck number 2, you picked the clear quartz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look at what we're going to do here. This deck is going to clarify what is bothering your significant other. This deck over here is going to clarify what's bothering you. Let's take a look at what's bothering your significant other in this connection. There is time for a nap. Come to an edge. Healing family issues. Make the effort. And the stork. Okay, so this is your significant other's energy. Let's take a look at your energy. of what's bothering you. So for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you guys have the serendipity, regeneration, new life, pay attention to the red flags, the clover, and the gentleman. All right, so I'm going to start with your energy first, and then we'll go over to your significant other. So what I'm picking up here, give me a second. I see that you guys have 2 clover cards here. Let me just move this a little further up there. Okay, see that both of you, I'm sorry, both of you. I see that you guys have 2 clover cards here. Okay. All right, so what I'm kind of picking up here from everything that I see before me is that I feel that I'm going to come from the perspective that this is your energy first, and then I'll talk about it as if it's something that's bothering you from your significant other. So for some of you, I feel that what's bothering you here is there's this feeling of stagnation. There's this feeling like you want to have a new life, you want to have things grow here, okay? And you want this sense of alignment or opportunities to happen here within yourself in regards to this connection. And what bothers you is that you're feeling kind of like this stuck energy, like things are not either moving fast enough, growing quick enough. Excuse me. For some of you, I feel that it bothers you that you're too much in your head about it sometimes with the gentleman card here. And don't worry about the gender. This just means that it's someone. It's a person. Okay. I feel that others of you, like I said, I'm feeling this energy that's just not moving as fast enough as you would like. I feel that some of you are bothered that it's just taking you a while to kind of get to where you need to get to in regards to moving this relationship along, whether it's moving it along physically, meaning relocating, whether it's moving it along emotionally, or whether there's something that it bothers you that you're kind of like not understanding why things aren't moving along quicker. So I'm picking that up as if it's your specific energy, that there's this energy of it bothers you that a new start isn't happening right here, right now. For others of you, I just got in my mind's eye here, the 4 of, what do you call this? The 4 of Pentacles just came to mind. And that's the energy that I picked up here. So for some of you, you feel that this may be financially linked. Like perhaps there's maybe issues, or that things aren't moving up or moving along quickly when it comes to either your finances or your career. I'm saying that because I just saw I saw Pentacles in my mind, okay? And so that might not be for all of you, but for some of you, this may be the issue here that is bothering you, okay? That there's no restart, you're not seeing the movement of opportunities. You feel like your luck is kind of stuck, it's not moving along, and then that it's delaying this new life and new situation that you would like of growth within your connection. Now, I'm going to now interpret the same exact thing that I said to you, but as if this is what's bothering you from your significant other. So you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius may feel that your significant other, okay, is too much in their head. They're too much in the logical space. And you feel that that logical space is not really conducive, or it's not really helping to move things along when it comes to the opportunities or the sense of progression here in this in this relationship. I feel that for some of you, it bothers you that your significant other is taking a long time to kind of open up or move things along, maybe in their career, maybe in their finances. But there is this feeling of, you feel that your significant other isn't moving things along for a nice new start, or this new life, or this feeling of newness here. And I feel that some of you feel that your significant other is kind of sleeping on it. You know, they're sleeping on, or they're kind of unable to reach this specific situation of luck coming into their space, and it bothers you. Okay. I also feel, I just got this as well, this message is that you guys, air signs, it bothers that your significant other, you feel that their opportunities are out of reach, or that there is this disalignment, okay, of divine forces kind of helping your significant out so that they can move things along in your connection, either specifically with you or the connection in general. Or maybe, like I said, I'm picking up, it's interesting because I don't read, not that I don't, but when I kind of focus on love is just love. But in this case, I'm picking up as if there is some type of financial or career situation here, whether it's coming from you within yourself and it's bothering you, within this connection, or that you feel that your significant other is having this type of energy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clarify this further. So what is bothering, what is bothering, interesting, that came out by itself. So what is bothering the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? I was actually going to pick something, I was going to select something, but since these popped out, let's take a look. Very interesting, the Six of Wands, okay? Wands talks about career, okay? And Pentacles is about finances. So I'm not surprised that that's the energy I kept picking up here with this situation here. But to go on further is to add another depth of clarity, another layer, is that I feel that you guys are, like I said, you're not happy that things are moving slowly. Whether it's your relationship with your significant other, whether it's your significant other with you, but that is what I feel here is the problem. You want this success, you want this victory, but it bothers you that it's taking you or your significant other a long time. Why am I saying that? Because because the Knight of Pentacles is an energy that is a slow moving energy, right? So if there's this slow moving energy, here, that is what may be bothering you within this connection, that things aren't moving along, okay? Now I'm going to connect with your significant other's energy. What is bothering your significant other? I'm going to start with their own perspective, as if the problem is them with themselves and that it's affecting this relationship. So what I feel here is that your significant other, okay, feels that things aren't moving along for themselves as quickly as they would want. And it's causing them an issue with being able to let go and have a leap of faith. They're feeling that perhaps there may be family issues that are bothering your significant other. And perhaps that is what's causing this situation in regards to them being unable to show you, okay, air signs, that they're taking the actions that they need to take here. Again, it might be, you guys may be pretty much very linked here as far as your energies, because I'm feeling the same thing here with the stork. I feel with the stork energy that your significant other, it bothers them that there's not a progression, that there isn't an improvement on something, whether the something is the feeling that they can't kind of resolve these family issues in a hurry, or that they're kind of second guessing and taking a leap of faith on resolving these family issues. Your significant other may be a single parent or may have children. And that's another element that I'm picking up here. And maybe their exes or someone from the past is causing issues here with them. And so that is what's bothering them here. I feel like a kind of energy here with children. And the stork card, you know, baby stork. So, you know, there is this energy here of perhaps that there's children in the mix. Not for all of you, but that could be as well. For others of you, I may feel, this just came in, that there may be an issue if you're trying to conceive. Maybe your significant other either having children. I'm getting a children energy here, and I'm trying to kind of sort it out, but I don't want to take so much time, you know, here. But yeah, like I'm getting like things are not moving along very quickly here. I feel that your significant other it may bother your significant other that they're having, again, difficulty kind of showing you what they need to show you in regards of affection, or showing you some type of evidence is what I'm hearing. Evidence on, listen, this is what I'm doing in order to, you know, take care of these things that are bothering our relationship. For others of you, it may be the same exact storyline, but it may be with you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the energy that I'm picking up here is that your significant other is bothered that you, okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are having some type of family issues on your end. And that family issue, whether it be that you have children with someone else, and that prior relationship is causing a situation here where your significant other is saying, you know, that's bothering me, the way that it's being handled. I feel that your significant other may feel that you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, aren't putting in the necessary or making the necessary steps in order to resolve those issues. That you're not taking a leap of faith and just doing what you need to do in order for this situation to progress, this partnership to progress. I feel that for others of you, your significant other feels, okay, that you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that things are taking a lot of time on your end in order to resolve these issues, or in order for you to just leap and take a leap of faith and let go of your fears and just, you know, get moving or progress this relationship forward, okay? And they feel that you're not really kind of putting in the same amount of work, whether the work is physical, meaning seeing each other because you guys are perhaps at a distance, or that you are not sharing your heart. And I'm saying heart here because the little boy has green, and green is the heart chakra. So they may feel that you, Gemini, you're not opening up your heart enough in order for them to feel like you're really moving things forward emotionally with them, your significant other. Okay, so let's take a look here at some clarity here. Whoa, guys, kid you not, this is what came out. What energy was I talking about earlier? This feeling of not being able to move things along, like this stuck energy. right? The Four of, I'll take that because it could just came up by itself. So we get here the Four of Pentacles, this stuck energy, okay? The feeling of being unable to move things along because something is being held on to very tightly, okay? So there's this, if you hang on to something so tightly, it's not going to move forward, right? So there is this sense here that your significant other may feel that there's this stuck energy. Things aren't moving because you guys may be holding on to what's bothering you a little too hard for things to move along. Okay, and sure enough, the Ten of Pentacles, lifelong commitment, okay? Lifelong commitment. They may feel, your significant other may feel that perhaps it bothers them that their own lack of stepping out and taking this leap forward, their fear of making the effort, their own perhaps family issues that they are waiting a long time to resolve, okay, what did I tell you, is not progressing things, moving things along as quickly as they want, this stuck energy here in the Four of Pentacles, and it bothers them that they can't get to this Ten of Pentacles quick enough, okay? Ten of Pentacles, lifelong term commitment, stable home, marriage, family. I'm picking up again, guys, there's something going on here with children. Not for all of you, okay, but for some of you, there are children involved in this situation here. I'm not saying that children is the issue. It might be if there's a conceiving situation happening here, okay? It might be that there's problems conceiving here, either on either end. But there's also here this sense of just it bothers them that they can't get this where they want it to go. They can't progress this relationship to that lifelong term commitment. All right, so let's take a look here at the mutual advice here for pile number 2. Okay, let's start. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to use the deck that is picking up your energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'll take one card from here, and then I'll take another card from your significant other's deck. And here we get the Seven of Swords. It just popped out. And I'll take here one from your significant other. And this is the mutual advice. Again, mutual advice. This one just popped up on its own. Let's take a look here and this advice. All right. So you guys have here as your mutual advice, you have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Nine of Wands. This wounded person kind of blocking their heart. They're kind of guarded. This tells me here that you guys need to move away from this energy, okay? So this energy here of the Nine of Wands, and I see here the Seven of Swords. Now, what I'm feeling here is that Seven of Swords is this energy of trying to strategize to move away from this Nine of Wands. Granted, there are readers that say that the Seven of Swords is kind of like deceiving, deception or things of that. But what I feel here is that you and your significant other need to move away, okay? Or need to strategize ways to lower your defenses, to feel as if you don't have to be in this guarded mode because of either things in the past, because it's looking toward, the Nine of Wands is looking to its left. So it could be their issues from the past that are making you guys feel guarded. And so it's saying move away from either past situations or things that have bothered you up until this point that may have to do with the past, and strategize and find ways to escape this energy of the Nine of Wands. Okay. I feel here that there's just a sense of you, both of you, equally and mutually need to move away from the sense of keeping your guard up, of creating kind of like either an emotional or a physical boundary between the both of you. And when I say that, I know some of you might say, well, in my case, my significant other is far away. Just because you're significant and you may have a long distance relationship doesn't kind of end or stop the mutual connection in the heart. So people need to, when I say people, I mean you and your significant other need to lower your defenses. Okay? You need to lower your defenses and continue to push this relationship forward. Nine of Wands also talks about perseverance, right? So persevere, lower your guards, eliminate this boundary that you guys may have, perhaps in the emotional level, okay? Or these boundaries that you're creating in regards to work or finances. You guys need to strategize, find a way to kind of move away from that energy so that things can continue to flow. Guys, those were the energies that I picked up in your reading. I hope that it was helpful, and I'll tune in next week, and I'll have a new topic for you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hi guys, and welcome. So this is the last pile. If you picked this one, you were guided to pick the Lepidolite, which is pile 3. All right, so like I said earlier in the description or intro, this deck right here is going to represent your significant other and their energy. Okay, this energy is going to clarify what we have here as what bothers them and what bothers you. But for you, I have another deck. I'm going to use this deck to clarify whatever energies I see here. So let's start. For your significant other, we have the higher power, followed up by the here and now, getting to know each other, let go of control issues, and the journal. Your energy of what's bothering you, whether it's yourself, what bothers you yourself and it's affecting your significant other or your connection, or what bothers you from your significant other here in this connection. You guys have exchange gifts, breathe, chemistry, engagement, and the garden. So let me connect with the energies first, and then let's see. All right, so what I'm picking up here, especially with exchanging of gifts and the way that this is kind of setting up here. All right, so I feel here that what bothers you, and maybe what bothers you, okay, as in personally in this connection, is that maybe you yourself don't feel like there's an equal give and take here. That you feel that things aren't growing in the sense of having this mutual give and take. That you may feel that you yourself may not have the clarity, okay, with this breath, that what bothers your peace of mind in a way, what's kind of either bothering your peace of mind or just not making you feel this inner calm or inner peace, is that you feel that there's not an equal give and take. Now, whether this equal give and take is you feeling that there is not an equal sense of how to move this relationship along into something or into a position of higher level of commitment, whether you feel that there isn't an equal give and take in regards to the chemistry, okay, here within this connection, or that you feel that there isn't an equal amount of support from your significant other, or that you feel that you're unable to support your significant other, just emotionally support them, or that you feel perhaps that there is this sense of delayed growth here, that things are not ascending, they're not going up that higher level of commitment as you would like, that there seems to be not an equal give and take here, okay, that there may be an over giving. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up here, an over giving on someone's part. Now, whether it is that it bothers you, that you feel that you're over giving to your significant other, that you yourself, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, that you yourself want things to move at a higher level of commitment, and it bothers you that that's not happening, or that you feel that you just have more chemistry towards your significant other, or that you're sharing that, or that you're feeling the growth of that, okay? So it coming from the other perspective. Another perspective that I'm picking up here is that you feel here, interesting, the dual energy, there's just two people in each except this one, except breathe. Sorry guys. So what I feel here is that you feel, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you feel that your significant other isn't giving the same amount. There's no equal give and take here. Someone is either over giving, overtaking, okay? And you feel that your significant other isn't really doing much about it, okay? That you feel that your significant other, your person over here, is, although they may show chemistry, but you feel that perhaps is not at the same level or at the same speed of growth here. It could be that you feel that your significant other over here, and what bothers you from your significant other, is they're pretty much in this laid back mode in regards to moving things to a more serious level or capacity in regards to your connection. And that may be something that's bothering you. It could also be here because I'm picking up the energy that there are two people in the exchanging gifts, two people in chemistry, and two people of engagement. And in all three, let me just show you here. Look at how the two people look like they're working together, okay, in these two cards. And look at what's going on here, trying to work together. So I feel that what bothers you from this connection is that there isn't this growth on equal give and take, whether it be emotionally, whether it be affection, whether it be actions being taken, and that it bothers you that things seem to kind of be at this state of not moving along, and that is causing some type of disharmony in your inner peace. So let's take a look here at what else we can clarify on what's bothering you. This one just flew out by itself, so I'm going to take it, and that's the Six of Wands. All right, and I'll take one more card here. Whoop. And I'm going to pull my hand aside because these two came out on their own. All right, they flipped within the card, which is why I like to shuffle live. I think there are too many cards here, but I'll take them. Maybe they're important here on clarifying another layer here of what's bothering you. So there seems to be, so you guys have the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. I'm going to lay it here. Hopefully you guys could see it. And what I'm picking up here that is an additional layer of what is bothering you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, is that it's bothering you that you haven't gotten the type of recognition, okay? That it bothers you that there is this overwhelming sense of having to wait for someone. Some of you may be in a long distance relationship, okay? You're waiting, getting tired of the waiting. It bothers you. The waiting is putting you into this position that it bothers you that you have to kind of always try to fluctuate the busyness of maybe your heart and your mind that are pulling you in two directions. Or it bothers you that there's this sense of two things of importance. Okay, two things are very important to you. It could be matters of the heart and matters of the mind, or it could be your heart is, you have a lot of feelings on one end, and then your head is kind of spiraling with other ideas of this connection and what's bothering you. And it's about these messages of love with this Knight of Cups, or is with this connection or emotions that you're feeling in your heart. Okay, so it's bothering you how these factors are either affecting the communication between you and your significant other, or that you feel that your knight in shining armor is just, you're not liking the fact that your princess is making you wait, and that's really bothering you. Okay, it's really taking a toll in your heart and in your mind. You're kind of busy with this energy here. And so this busyness with the Two of Pentacles makes sense. It bothers you that your mind isn't at peace. Okay, so let's take a look here with your significant other's energy. All right, let me connect here. I feel that your significant other, it bothers your significant other that they themselves feel that your significant other is having a difficult time connecting. Even, it's interesting. They feel like they're having an issue connecting with their inner self, with trying to keep their energies in one place. Higher power is connecting to this higher source, is opening up the intuition. It's having this powerful connection with whichever your significant other's belief system is, whether it's their higher self, whether it's their intuition, whether it's their, guardian angels, spiritual realm, the universe, however you want to say it. But I feel that your significant other is having this difficulty. It bothers them that it's kind of hard for them to allow either higher forces or higher powers to help in this situation at the moment. Let's see, getting to know each other. I feel here that maybe your significant other is having an issue with going a little deeper on sharing his or her emotions or their emotions with you. It bothers them that they cannot go deeper than where they are emotionally in sharing it with you. And I say sharing it with you because it says here, let go of control issues. So I feel that your significant other may have a hard time being able to show their emotions naturally. They're having difficulties letting this emotion or letting go of the control of being able to share what they have hidden in their heart with this journal energy. This journal energy is this kind of studying and discovering and learning. I feel that your significant other may feel that it bothers them, that they still feel that they either have to hide or kind of protect, I should say, their emotions in this connection, maybe due to past experiences. I feel that there are others of them that may feel that it bothers them that they're still discovering elements about this connection, and it may take a longer time to develop a stronger connection, because as time goes by, then they're going to get to know you a little better, they'll loosen up a little bit more, and they'll be more or they'll be able to share their emotions a little freer, or a little easier with you. For some of you, I feel that this exact scenario is happening, but in the reverse, meaning that your significant other feels that you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that you are having an issue deepening your bond with your significant other. They feel bothered by the fact that you may either consciously or unconsciously be unable to let go of yourself emotionally, okay? Allow your intuition, allow your emotions, allow your connection, your inner self to concentrate, okay, or devote energy, okay, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, that you, air signs, are having difficulty being very present in this relationship in some way, shape, or form. It does not matter if there is a long distance connection, like I said earlier. Despite a long distance connection, all right, and I know because I am in one myself, that shouldn't stop the emotions from flowing, unless you guys just met recently, and obviously it's going to take some time. But all in all, what it's saying here is you guys need, or your significant other feels that you, air signs, need to have this ability, okay, because it bothers them that things are not deepening, and they feel like they're not unfolding naturally or as quickly, and it's because perhaps you, air signs, are hiding your emotions, you're hiding your heart, you're still kind of learning to open yourselves up, and that might be the issue that's bothering your significant other. Whoa, okay, so I'm shuffling. I don't know if the camera caught that, but that just flipped over. Interesting, it says heart on this side, but so this one just popped out or slid out of the deck by itself. Let's see what else can happen here. Let's add some clarity to your significant other. Clarity on the significant other. What else is bothering the significant other here? Okay. Again, basically the same thing I just said. Growth. Your significant other is bothered that growth is an issue here for them, whether it's their own self or emotional growth, or the growth, the emotional growth here in regards to you, air sign. And it's very interesting because both of you have two cards that are the same. They're talking about growth. Your significant other has fertility as what's bothering them, and you have the garden, which is also an energy of growth. So your significant other is bothered that they are trapped in their mind, okay, that they're not able to kind of have a sense of peace at the moment, or it's, you know, in their thoughts. They have this 8, trapped in fear. Okay, the 8 of trapped in fear is the 8 of swords. Okay, it's feeling trapped in your own thoughts. So it bothers your significant other that this growth and this opening, if you look at the chest, there goes the heart chakra green, that there isn't growth, or there isn't enough or quickly enough, that it's not evolving quickly enough in regards to this growth in the emotional sector or in the heart sector. Okay, and that has your significant worried to the point that they are feeling trapped in their own thoughts. Let's take a look here at mutual advice. And with the mutual advice, what I like to do is I like to take one, okay, this just flipped over on its own, so I'll take it. So obstacles and challenges. One card from their deck and one card from your deck, okay? And then that'll be the mutual advice here. Guys, I'm so sorry that I kind of take a long time to explain everything, but I don't believe in doing, extra, what is that called? What is this? Go down below, click on, what is it, the extra layer? I forgot. I've heard of other people doing like, an extra addition to what the cards say. So no, I like to just give you all the information here. So here we have mutual advice, 5, obstacles and challenges. The next one, 7 of Wands. Okay, so what I feel here the advice is saying is push yourselves forward as a couple with the 7 of Wands energy. Persevere, concentrate, focus. Okay, you see how the 7 of Wands is closing her eyes to this obstacles and challenges. I don't know, let me bring it a little closer. She's closing her eyes. She's closing her eyes to these obstacles and challenges. This is telling me that the energy here is, don't focus on the obstacles and challenges you and your significant other are having, okay? Allow you guys to remain, or trying to remain, a sense of calm within yourselves, within this connection. Sometimes we look on the outward. We want other people to change. We want outside forces to change. Outside forces cannot change if you don't start with yourself, okay? So you need to find or create a sense of calm, and persevere within that sense of calmness. And it's interesting here because your significant other has a here and now where that person looks like they're meditating. You have this breath card or breathe card where it looks like the person is meditating. And guess what? This advice is a person that is sitting above all these issues and is trying to create a sense of calm and not look at the obstacles and challenges. So guys, that is the energy that I'm picking up here in regards to your mutual advice. I hope you guys stop by again. Thank you so much, and pardon the long length of this video. Hopefully it was insightful for you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.